Still searching for trading bots, AI, or some secret strategy? I've been there. Spent months and drained my deposit on grid bots, copy trading, and signals. It's always the same. A few weeks of profit, then one market candle wipes you out. At some point, I stopped trying to beat the market and found a back door. A way to profit from the market without actually trading. Just look at my transactions from the past week. Safe, steady, and consistent. In this video, I'll show you a step-by-step guide on how to achieve the same results. Just keep watching. See, the real market is run by financial sharks using MEV, sandwich attacks, and DEX arbitrage. They use massive servers to front-run trades. Google MEV profit right now. You'll see how these bots pull millions of dollars daily just from split-second price changes. In simple terms, these bots spot a pending trade in the network, jump ahead in the queue to buy the asset a microsecond faster, and instantly resell it to that original buyer at a fraction of a percent higher. It is risk-free, automated arbitrage executed millions of times a day. Doing this yourself is impossible. It requires elite engineering teams and complex infrastructure. But these sharks have a massive bottleneck. They constantly need capital. Millions of dollars, instantly, for just a few seconds to execute their trades. And that's our entry point. Not as traders, but as the house that takes a cut of every single trade. No charts, no predictions, no trading bots whatsoever. They get this money through flash loans, instant collateral-free loans. A shark can borrow $1 million instantly with zero paperwork or credit checks. But there's one condition. The money must be paid back within the exact same transaction, literally in a fraction of a second. The shark borrows, runs their arbitrage, and pays back the loan with interest instantly. Here's the magic. If the trade fails, the entire transaction reverts on the blockchain, as if it never happened. No one loses a single cent. For the lender, the risk is mathematically zero. Either the shark wins and pays you interest, or the trade cancels. There is no third option where you lose money. So I asked myself, why shouldn't I be the lender? I researched the top protocols and found Aave, the industry leader. 99% of people just stake their money on Aave's website for a boring 3 to 5% annual return. But here's the catch. Aave takes your capital, lends it to the sharks, keeps the massive profits, and leaves you with pennies. But there's another path. If you bypass the standard interface, deploy a custom smart contract, and connect directly to the protocol as a liquidity provider, the rules change. Instead of a tiny annual yield, you get a direct cut of every single flash loan transaction fee. Every loan has a 0.09% fee. 0.04% goes to infrastructure, and 0.05% goes directly to you. In a multi-billion-dollar volume market, that adds up fast. We'll be smarter and connect directly through the decentralized protocol. All you need is any browser crypto wallet extension, such as MetaMask or Coinbase Wallet. We type the prompt into Claude AI. Write me a Solidity code which connects my wallet to Aave. Then we copy that code and open the compiler. I'll leave the link in the description. Open the compiler and create a new file. Name it whatever you like. Paste the generated connection code into the editor field. Then open the compiler and click the Compile button. When you see a green notification and a check mark on the left, the code has been successfully compiled. Now, go to the Deploy and Run Transactions tab. By this point, you should already have a wallet with a registered account. Click here and select your wallet, then connect it. In the account field, you should see information about your address and its balance. You need to have a small amount of Ethereum in your balance because you'll have to pay the network fee to deploy the smart contract. $10 to $20 worth of Ethereum will be enough. Now, click the Secure Deploy button and confirm the deployment. Wait until the transaction is processed and you see a notification in the console. As you can see, two buttons have appeared. We will use them to interact with the Flash Loan protocol. One button starts the process, and the other stops it and withdraws the entire balance, including profit, back to your wallet. Now, click here and go to Etherscan. Pay attention to the contract creator address. It must match your wallet address, which you can find here. This means your wallet owns this smart contract and only you have access to the start and withdraw buttons. Now, copy the address of your smart contract. Next, the contract balance needs to be funded. The protocol does not work with amounts below 1 Ethereum. If you press the start button with less than that, the transaction will simply fail, and you will see the error transaction reverted in the Explorer. There is no maximum Ethereum limit. For demonstration purposes, I'll show you how it works using 2 Ethereum. Paste your contract address, enter the desired amount, and send it. Wait for the transaction to complete, then refresh the Explorer to see the updated information. Everything looks correct. Now, press the Start button and confirm the transaction. When you see a notification in the console, refresh the Explorer and verify that the Start function was called. As you can see, everything is fine, and now we can safely turn off the computer and go about our business. I'll come back in 3 days and show you the results. So, 3 days have passed. Let's refresh the page. As you can see, my balance has increased and 6 new transactions have appeared in the wallet. Each transaction amount is larger than the previous one, which makes sense because the profit was automatically reinvested. You only see 6 transactions, but in reality, there were many more, around 300. They were just bundled together to save on transaction fees. Now, I want to add another 3 Ethereum and show you how the profit changes. We need to copy the contract address again, send funds to it, confirm the transfer, and then check in the Explorer that the funds arrived. As you can see, everything looks great. Let's wait another 3 days and see what happens. So, 3 more days have passed. Let's see the result. As you can see, there are 6 new transactions here, and over the last 3 days, I earned 1.65 Ethereum. Over 6 days, almost 2.3 Ethereum. So what do you think? I think it is a very solid result. The more transactions there are on the Ethereum network, the more flash loans are used, and the more I earn.
Now it's time to withdraw the funds back to the wallet. Since 6 days have passed, my wallet disconnected from the compiler and the interface buttons disappeared. I'll show you how to restore them. First, copy the contract address. Then, go to the website and compile the code again. Go here and select your wallet. Paste the address into the @address field and click the button. That's it, we're back in business. Click the Withdraw button and wait for the console notification. The notification has arrived. Time to refresh the Explorer. As you can see, the information has been updated. Time to open the wallet. So, the funds are already in the wallet. What you do with them next is up to you. This is roughly how the whole system works. According to YouTube's guidelines, I have to say that I am not a financial advisor, and nothing said in this video should be considered financial advice. Everything shown here is for educational purposes only. On a personal note, once I discovered this method, I almost completely stopped trading manually. I've been using this approach for several months now, and I'm very happy with the results. If you have any questions, you'll find a link to the guide and my Telegram in the description below. See you in the next video!